Take a big breath in. This is Judy's mind body, and we're about to do triple burner, a Qigong move that moves through 3 dantians. The heart is the middle, the head is the top, and the abdomen is the first. First, abdomen, rib cage, and upper chest, and the head. 3 energy centers. Feel the inhale come in as the body expands. Feel the exhale move out as the body contracts, right here at the abdomen. We do this 9 times. So this is 4 now. 5. It's all very slow, continuous. 7. 8. And 9. And you want to come into relaxation response, which happens as you exhale down. And even if that's a very long exhale for you, keep the hands moving slowly. That will direct the body to be able to understand how slow we need to go. This is Tadasana. This is a mountain pose here. Let's inhale here and just feel that pose as we relax and lengthen. The feet are right directly underneath the hips, and your whole body is long, and there's a string that's holding the crown of the head up like that. And down, there's energy into the earth through the feet. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe from the belly, rib cage, upper chest. Leave the collarbones raised here and exhale down, upper chest, rib cage, abdomen. And now we'll try this next move in Qigong, which is Buddha picks up the earth. Bring the feet out in a V. This for more grounding here. And inhale here, and then exhale down slowly. Inhale back up towards the sky. Push the world up into the sky. Feel that long expansion down on the exhale. And we do this 5 times. Inhale, exhale, push up the world. Buddha picks up the earth and lets it go. Breathe in through the nostrils, breathe out, and place the tongue on the upper palate, just behind the upper teeth, as if you were to say, as you come down. There's no real sound on it, but you can feel it. The mouth is slightly open, and that's your Qigong breath. Last one here of Buddha picks up the earth and lets it go. And our next Qigong move will be inhaling out here to expand linearly and exhale back slowly. And see if you can keep the fingers open and relaxed here, and then inhale back out. Slowly, maybe funneling breath here with the inhale and exhaling back, funneling it. Giving your body time to really release and relax. Inhale again. And after a while, we find the Qigong breath and the yoga breath working together. Here's one. You placed your tongue on the upper palate. Now you're going to inhale through the nostrils and exhale back. And that exhale back makes a little bit of sound because it's moving through the open throat. And your mouth is slightly open on it. And this I've been calling the accordion because it feels like you're an accordion when you exhale here as you You get all those folds in the accordion as it comes in, and then you open it out, inhale. And it expands and the folds are gone, and then you come back and contract it. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale it down. And now you'll be moving into our walking meditation here. This is Buddhist walking meditation. Sink it down. You're going to shift towards your right and bring your left heel forward and very slowly pull a rope over here. Heel to toe. Heel to toe. You want to get that transition of the heel coming down first, then moving through the bubbling spring in the center of the foot, and then all the way to the toe. And now come back toe first to heel. 4, 5, maybe 6 steps, or whatever you can do wherever you are. Inhale up and sink it down. And rest on globes of energy. Our next move after the accordion will be picking up a feather and letting it go. You're going to bring your thumb and your forefinger together and inhale up here and hold on to the earth with your back toe and with the ball of the foot. And stretch all the way up for this. And exhale all the way down, bringing your palm flat as you look back at it. And it's involving a shift here. So shift towards the front leg, strengthen the back leg, hold this feather and let it go, and watch it go. 2 more. On this side, and then we'll switch to the other side. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to bring the feet out in a V here so that you can actually bring the thumb and forefinger together here and inhale up and release the back leg, straighten it and rest on that back toe. And now exhale down. And look back at it and you're already you're going to shift back to this leg. So you want to feel that convenient ability to be able to lift the fingers up from the side body here and then come down. And one more, picking up a feather and letting it go. Beautiful. Okay. So that's several Qigong moves already. We've done triple burner and we've moved through Buddha picks up the earth, the accordion, and this next one will be the propeller. Inhaling, opening the arms out like this. Good. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And look at your thumb and your forefinger and open the fingers there so that there's no tension at all there. Okay. And now you're going to slightly inhale here in the middle, and then you're going to exhale here as you twist the hip, the upper body, the shoulder, and the fingers. And then come back. The spinal twist is really good. It sends energy to the nerves that come off the spine. Inhale, center, and twist to your left. Sometimes you can see all the way to the back behind you. And then you're going to come back to center here. Inhale and twist towards your left. Taking your time. And one more. Spinal twist is really common to both yoga and to Qigong. And it's a shared, many things are shared practice between the two forms. Good. Come back to center and shake it out. Shaking out is Qigong. You're going to shake out from the feet, through the knees, through the pelvis, and up all the way here. And we like to add a few Italian vowels here because we need to warm up the voice. Okay? So you're going to pick up something here and just go, aha. And the other side, ahi. Inhale, ahi. Aho. Inhale, aho. Ahoo. Ahoo. And a hey. Hey. Good. And now we're going to shake it out. I want you to be very Halloweeny now. Ooh, bring it up into the head voice. Ooh, like you're a ghost. Ah-hee. Inhale. Ah-hee. Like you're a kid. Ah-ho. Ah-ho. Ah-hey, really high. Ah-hey. And let it go. Ah-ha. 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 Okay. Bring up those shoulders to the ears. Inhale and just go. Ah. Let it go. Good. Inhale again. Breathe it in. Ah. Good. Inhale once more. Ah. That's when you've had a long day and you just want to let go. That's really good for that. Okay. Let's do heaven and earth. This hand will come up for heaven. Two lines of energy, one towards the heavens and one towards the earth. This one comes down to the earth. So inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. That's heaven and earth. Let's do the other side. We'll inhale up here without making any noise. Inhale through the nostrils. Exhale down. Exhale through the throat. Come back to center. Up again. Inhale up. Exhale down. That way you feel the two lines of energy. And you can also do this facing this wall or facing the other wall, right? That's fun. So it looks sort of like you're a traffic light. Why not? It's Qigong and you can make up your own. We'll come back to the center now and release it down. Good. We're going to pick up apples next. Bring your feet out in a V. And the apples are here and they're over there and they're down there. And be careful doing this. Okay, picking up apples and letting them go. Picking up apples and letting them go. Picking up apples in front of you and letting them go. Picking up apples right here and letting them go. Give yourself space to make this up. They're up there, pull it down and let it go. Up there, pull it down and let it go. Maybe they're old apples and you just have to get them off the tree. Okay, let's release now. Shake it out. Now we're going to go into something more aerobic. This is knocking at the gates. And you're going to be using the gates of the abdomen first and tapping your behind. And this is really good for releasing any tension. Slide across the back ball of the foot. Release the heel. That way, with your feet in a V, you're connecting your heel, your knee, and your whole tuchus here, your abdomen. You want it all connected, and you're still grounded on the earth. Good. Now we're going to come into the kidney area here, which is above the waist. So lengthen first up through the spine before you do this. So you're not bringing the head down. Lengthen up the head as if you've got a string there in the back of the skull there. And the chin is parallel to the earth. So now you're going to go and tap. And you can do this without turning the body if you want, or you could turn the body depending on what you want to do with your Qigong. You've got lots of options here. Good. So that's the kidneys. And now we'll come to the lung points here. Just right near the bottom of the arm there and right there, right opposite, up above the breasts. You want to tap those areas. And we'll do Tarzan. Okay. Inhale. Ah. And making it kind of with this voice here at your sternum. Breathe in first. Aha. And now bring it at a higher one. This is I've been calling Tarzan on steroids this week. Ah. So you can do anything with your voice here. Aho, aho. Make it higher to lower. Ahoo, ahoo. Good. The most important thing is to have fun with it. Now you're going to tap down this arm. Good. And tap up the inside of it and across the chest and down this arm and up the inside of it. And now prepare to fold forward. When you fold forward, you want to start that from the hips, placing your thumbs on your hips here, lengthen through the spine, bring the crown of the head up, and just let's inhale and fold forward from the hips, flat back, that far. And now round the spine, round the back, and let go. And bend your knees, your feet are out in a V, and tap inside very slowly to come back up. Because if you're going to do a forward bend, you need to do it safely initially, and then you can do it speedily later. So tap all the way down to your feet and around, maybe your toes. You're bending your knees here, coming outside the legs. Good. And we'll tap the tummy a little speedier. We'll tap up here, speedier. We'll come down the arms, speedy. Come back inside. So it's good to change your rhythms. This actually helps the body understand how to then slow down. Slow it down. Okay. So Qigong is slow, continuous, and moves from the center, but tapping just is to bring in the energy to the skin and the blood vessels. It's the chi. Okay. The next thing I want to do is the fountain. So we have a forward bend from there. We just did it for the tapping, but let's do a forward bend for the fountain. Inhale up, expand the belly, expand the rib cage, expand everything that you can in the center, and then fold forward from the hips, flat back, and now release all the way down. And the backs of the palms will be touching here. And inhale them up, slowly on the inhale. Think about how you're going to forward bend. So inhale first, and now fold forward from the hip bones, and then round and let go on the exhale. Come back up again. You don't have to go all the way down, but you do want to make sure that your knees, if you go down, will bend for you so that you don't hurt your back. Let go. Yeah, you want everything to be working together. One more here of the fountain. And we'll sink it down slowly on the exhale. Beautiful. Okay. And our next one's going to be moving into some things where we circle the joints. Let's do some big movements first, since we just came from the larger, more aerobic stuff. Let's do some big movements like you're a bird or a swim moves. You can think it that way. And then come back to center and make it big wings like the condor. You've seen the condor pictures. They're huge birds. And here with the shoulders, find a way to do this that works for your body. You might feel the arms coming back and up and then down. You might feel them smaller here, not so high. Find what works for you. That's the important thing. Good. And then let's bring this down like we're swimming on our back on a raft. Very slowly, leisurely, not pushing anything. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And the breaststroke, inhaling, and then you're going to use your core here. So you're going to say push, big P-U-S-H. Ready? Push. Inhale. Push. It's the breaststroke, but you really need to get through that water. So you're using your core well. Inhale. Whoosh. 2 more. Whoosh. Expand at the belly. Don't forget. Very good. Okay, wrist circles are next. Bringing your elbows close to the body, but not tight in, released. And now you're going to wrist circle. You'll be using the forearms also here because we're connecting all the joints as we circle them. Elbows are circling too. This is forward circles with the wrists. And let's go back circles with the wrists. Like you're lying on the water and you're swimming without much wave action here. Good. Okay, let's let that go. Shake it out. And next we'll bring the hips forward. Inhale, forward, and then to the left, and then back, and to your right. So let's go to the right first. Back, left, forward. That's going clockwise for your body. I'm mirroring you, so right, back, left, forward. And we'll go the opposite way. When you go to the right, that's clockwise. Now we're going to go counterclockwise. We're going to go forward, left, back, right. So that's the equivalent of going from 12 to 11, 10. You're going backwards on the clock from 12. Okay, good. So you want to always do both circles. To the right would be clockwise, and to the left would be counterclockwise. Good. Now bringing the knees together here, lengthening through the spine, fold forward from the hip bones. You might want to place your thumbs on your hips. I have to do that, remind myself to extend through the below the breasts here. Otherwise I cave in on one side. So you want to feel what works for your body, but extend there. Bend over, flat back. Now take hold of your knees and circle around forward, right, back, left. And we're going to hit those 4 points now in our mind so that we then can circle and make a beautiful swarm circle here that doesn't necessarily have those points, but hits all of them. Good. Now we're going to come back to center, hold it, and you're going to come forward. And now we'll go to the left, back. That'll be counterclockwise. Forward, left, back, right. How's it going? You end up looking at the floor here a bit, but it's still kind of fun. Okay, now stand up tall again. Open the feet. And we're going to inhale up and just come forward, flat back, and now round it and let go. Bring the back to the palms together. Come up again. And this time inhale and say, aha, aha. Prepare to exhale down. When you come back up, wait to inhale here. And then when you come up again, inhale at the top and say ahi. Inhale. Ahi. Good. And one more forward bend. Forward bends are not for everyone, so you have to be careful doing them. Inhaling, coming up. And inhale again if you need it. Ahu. Ahu. Good. And I think it would be fun today to do the guitar. This is the air guitar. It involves a little bit of a spinal twist. So shifting over this way, inhale up, breathe in, ah, and come down, ah. You're playing the guitar, so hit all the frets. Ready? Inhale, ah, ah. Good. Now come back to center. Shake it out, because we're going to go the opposite way. Spinal twist, we'll start over here and move this way. Ready? Inhale. Let's start to E. E. last one will be aw. 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 Good. Shake it out again. Let go. And then we're just going to walk around, okay, on the balls of our feet. Ready? Like you're just going to use the balls of the feet here. Walking a little bit. Good. Coming back to center. We've done most of the things I wanted to do here with the swimming motions and the aerobic stuff. So now we're going to come to the circles of the head. So take a deep breath in and let it out. Another deep breath in and let it go. Good. Now bring the chin to the chest and prepare to bring the head around in circles. Inhaling first and then bringing your right ear to your right shoulder and coming around very slowly on the inhale and exhaling to the other side where the ear moves towards the shoulder on that side. We'll do 3 of these. This is going to be 2. It should be super slow. You want to feel all the movement of that chin around in a circle that has the effect of bringing the ear to one shoulder and then to the other. And this will be the 3rd one. And it takes quite a bit of focus to do these things. You can always close your eyes if you need to. When you come back to center, inhale with the chin towards the chest and go the opposite direction, this time towards your left. Inhale. Exhale on the other side. 2. 3. Good. Now, when you open your eyes again, bring your head up to have the chin parallel to the earth, and we'll do the owl. The owl always looks quite far. If you think about it as coming from the center of the forehead, you'll be moving this way with your vision and that way. This is the 3rd eye in the center of the forehead. I like to use that so that I'm not looking down all the time. Inhale, center. Exhale, the head towards your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, your head to the right. And 2 more slow ones. The owl. Watch the rib cage. Make sure that it's all held up there so you're not slumping anywhere. Come back to center. Good, and let's shake it out a minute. Good. Hatha Yoga. Feet out here, just really, the feet are usually not out super far in yoga, so they are out farther for Qigong. They might be out here in rider on horse position in a V. But right now we won't do that. We're going to come inhale here for the yoga prayer. Inhale up, bring the palms together, exhale slowly down, stabilize your feet so that you don't fall backwards. Inhale up again. The prana means that the palms touch here. They really are already warm, but they really want to exhale all the way down. You might want to kind of watch it with your vision. So you bring in your peripheral vision here. That'll actually add a kind of focus that you need with all movement. The breath, the mind, the spirit, and the focus. The body. And 1 more of the yoga prayer here. And now we'll do the Hatha way, which is with the palms. And notice that if we were to make this Qigong, we would open the palms, exhale all the way down, connecting the Qi from one palm to the next. Beautiful. And 1 more. Breathing in, breathing out. And bringing the feet together to do a spinal twist from yoga. We're going to twist, prayer twist here. Come to the balls of the feet and twist towards your left. Notice how when you twist, your hip, your upper body, your shoulder, and your head turn. And you come back to center on the inhale. Take in a breath here, straighten out everything, lengthen through the spine, and you go to the right here. And you're still on the balls of the feet. So it's a little bit of a balance exercise here. The hip is going to move to the right, sorry, and the middle body and the head. And then you're going to move it back to center on the inhale here, and then twist towards your left. And you're still on the balls of the feet, and the heels are up a little bit. Come back to center, and this is great for our balance. And let it go. Inhale and let it go. Coming into Tadasana, the mountain pose. As we begin Tai Chi Chih, 19 movements and one pose. It's going to be slow, continuous, circular, and move from the center. Tai Chi Chih, 19 movements in one pose, has all the qualities of Qigong and Tai Chi mixed together. Rocking motion. Forward, back, up and down weight shift. Feel the relaxation of the hands, of the fingers, the length of the body, and the movement from the center body. Inhale and exhale down. Lengthen through the spine. There's a figure 8 on both sides here. I like to use my index finger to draw it, to remind myself that that's for long health and vitality. Then release the fingers, but still feel that softness of the wrists, the softness of the palms, the relaxation of the fingers. You might even want to let them go here a little bit, moving them and then letting them be still. And the forward shift to the balls of the foot and the back shift towards the heels comes through a little bit of a dip in the center, which we call the bubbling spring. And you're over all the acupressure points of the foot. So you want to feel your connection to the earth here in a fairly strong way as you inhale and as you exhale. Notice the toes as you come forward. Notice the heels as you come back without overdoing it so that you spill your energy back and lose your vitality there. It's a very subtle kind of connection. 3 more of rocking motion, which has been described as a rocking chair. And last one. Beautiful. And sink it through the earth, resting on globes of energy. Lengthen through the spine and let the knees be a little bit soft here. Bird flaps its wings, feet in a V. Inhale and sink to the balls of the foot and release the heels as you drop down. Inhale to rise, but not bring anything up at all except the long spine, and sink, releasing towards the front of the foot and releasing the heels. Good. And on the third, One wrist circle forward. You're the bird on the edge of a branch. And inhale back. And sink and let go of those wings. Inhale. Let go. And the heels will rise. You're almost flying, but not quite yet. Now you try one wrist circle here and come back to center. And third set, this is going to be a set of 9 altogether. So 1, 2, and here's our third. So it's 3 times 3 equals 9. And come back to center. Inhale and let it go. Around the platter is next. I'd like to bring my feet out in a V here for rider on horse before I start. And you're going to shift to your right. Your hips will come right over here, and the knee will slightly bend over here. Now you're going to release your left heel, come around in a circle, around the platter in chest high water, bending the front leg, straightening the back, straightening the front leg, bending the back. That exchange of yin and yang, feeling it, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Six. We'll do 3 more. And one last one here. Beautiful. Bring the foot back in. Inhale. Sink it through the earth. Shift towards your left to release your right heel around the platter in chest high water. Notice how it's coming around here. And you're outside your right foot when you start. You come around to the center. You still have that circle. So don't lose it in the middle. Here's this circle. It's going to come around the chest here and then come out again. And you're in chest high water. So the fingers are not sinking below the water. They're feeling the water. Testing the temperature, maybe. 2 more. It's giving us a feeling of the chi moving into the fingers and toes. I think so. Let's come back. Inhale. Sink the energy into the ground and prepare for our next move. That was the right leg. Now we're going to come left forward around the platter, variation, picking up a ball of energy at the shoulder and releasing it center and coming around. And taking our time to shift back and shift forward. You're going to shift back on your exhale and shift forward on your inhale. A little bit slower. We really don't want speed. We want connection. Two more. The last one. Good. Bring the foot in. Center yourself. Inhale. Sink it down. And we shift to our left leg to bring the right heel forward. Around the platter variation, picking up your ball of energy now at your right shoulder, dropping it center opposite the heart on the exhale. Breathing, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Taking your time. It doesn't have to be a big breath, but you really want to feel that connection of the breath with the movement. And the last one here of a round the platter variation on the right side. Now we'll inhale and double ground it. Bring it to the heart, bring it down. Bring it to the head, triple ground it. Your third dantian up here. Sink it down. That's the energy centers we're passing through on the exhale. Let's bring it up to the trees, expanding the body and lengthening it. And the clouds. They've been spectacular this week, so notice those. And coming all the way up here, really to the sky, to the sun, to the moon. Inhale and exhale slowly down, and you've just done a slight back bend of the upper spine. That's important to be able to do that. And also important to let it go. Shake it out. Let's get a sip of water here. I hope you have your water nearby. Hydration, really important, only water. Okay, so we've just done the around the platter of both kinds, that first one and then the one where you pick up a ball of energy. Now we're going to do bass drum. So preparing for the bass drum. Exhale down. Let's inhale up once more to the chest. Sink it down. And our drum is going to be, as big as you want here, but we're supposed to actually shift to the right first, bring our left forward. And then the drum actually extends from here up to the chest and maybe a little higher depending on what your energetic feeling is here. But you want to have an 8-inch drum for some people and a larger one for others. So it's round. Here's your inhale. Some people say there's a feeling of velvet on the outside of the drum. I think that's a nice idea. And it permits the fingers to feel that there's something there that we're cultivating, which is the chi, your intrinsic energy. And the palms themselves are rounded. That's about 4. We'll do 9. Bass drum on your left side. 7, 8, and the last one on your left. Good. Bring that foot back in. Feet are in a V for rider on horse. Inhale, sink it down. Shift it towards your left, release your right, and start your shift forward. Inhaling, now releasing the back heel of the back foot. Coming back, releasing the toe of the front foot and gliding through the middle. And it's slow, continuous, and moving from the center body. Squaring the hips. And the back foot's in a slight angle, maybe 45 degrees to the front. The foot is in front is directly under the knee and hip. And the back foot is ready to balance you as you come back. Let's do 2 more of bass drum on the right side. And bring the foot back in, and we'll ground it through the earth and rest on globes of energy. Shifting to the right to bring the left forward. For daughter on the mountaintop. Starts with Tadasana, the palms are facing forward. Mountain position. Inhaling up, bringing the arms forward, and now coming back, exhaling. Opening and exhaling back. You're climbing the mountain, maybe 2 of them at the same time, and you're coming down through the central trail, and your left hand is close to the heart when you come back. And the palms cross at the wrists here. with your left hand behind, whether we're doing the left side of the body or the right side here. Now we're doing the left. 2 more. Good. Bring the left foot in. Single grounding between sides after you do the left. Shift to the left. Prepare for Tadasana on the right side, opening the palms forward. And now come up. Inhale. And bring your left hand still behind the right when you cross at the wrists. And make it a really slow coming down. Here's your inhale. When you come down from the center, really make it a slow exhale down. So you feel that relaxation response, which happens on the exhale. These 2 vital moves, which are companions, daughter on the mountaintop and in the valley, prepare us really well for the chi, I think. The next one especially. When we come to daughter in the valley, which will be next, bring in your right foot and exhale down. Shift to the right to bring your left forward. Start on tops of the mountains, the ones you just climbed. And you're going to come down feeling the energy on the outside. Touch it, inhale it, all the way up. And now exhale back. And it feels like you really have climbed 2 mountains. Here's your inhale trail. The palms are in polarity here. That means that they're very close to each other. There's a lot of chi between the Legong points here. You cultivate that inhale and then you release it. I think this is 6. We'll say this is 6. We want to go to 9 because that's the noble Chinese number. It was declared by one of the emperors, so we'll try it. Last one here on the left side. Bring the left foot back in. Inhale, sink it through the earth. Shift toward the left. You can use a hitchhike movement here with your thumb. That'll remind you. Now release the right and start from the top of the mountains. Inhale first, and then start exhaling over the edges of the mountains like you touch that circle. And then you're going to exhale back. And as you come forward on the inhale, cultivate the chi by slow inhale and then release it over the mountains. Using that heart shape here. And then releasing it over the outsides of the heart. Let's do 4 more. It's not an exact science. It's just the feeling of it is so wonderful. Let it envelop you. Feel it. Beautiful. Bring that right foot back in. Inhale, sink it down through the earth. And our next move is going to be the carry the ball to the side. So we do a very slow walk over here to the right. And we bring our feet into a V for this, sink it. Wind up, picking up a ball over here on your right side. Releasing your left heel and then shifting 3 times. And the buttocks is going to come with you when you move those knees. Yes, now you're going to bring the foot in. Your right foot comes in. You inhale and exhale. And remember that the feeling of the arms, they're heavy, is to let them go. Let them go. And on the third one, you're also bringing in the buttocks and the foot and sinking it. Good. There's a little motion of the knees there. They relax. Wind up. Here's your wind up. Here's your ball over here. Shift into this leg, which is your right, and you're going to come over here. This is the third one. It's a 3x3 move. Bring in your right foot. Sink. I'd like to go back. I think it's good to do this a few times. Wind up here. Release your right heel. And now start shifting across. And it's a little bit of a squat position here. So not super squat, but you want to have the buttocks right underneath the upper body. It's safer that way. Inhale, sink. Wind up. Let the foot go. 2. And we'll do one more here towards the right. Ready? Wind up to the left. Release the right heel and move into it. Bring in that foot. Inhale and sink. Great. Okay, now we're going to go to our next move, which is push, pull. Push from the heel of the hand out and then bring the fingertips up. Turn the palms towards you and you'll be making a circle here on the inhale. Sink it out and bring it back. And that's what's going to feel like when we move. So shift to the right and prepare for push, pull, also called giving and receiving energy. The energy comes back on the inhale. Here's your exhale. Good. I can feel work together now. This always happens right at this move. I don't know what it is. The chi seems to come together with the movement. Because I think it takes a while for us to let go and connect. Heel of the hand pushes out. Fingertips come up. Palms turn and they come back to you, and it's a circle. Sink. Pull back on the inhale. That's it. It's like you're sinking this wonderful chi here. You bring it up through the circle, and then you inhale it back to the heart. Giving and receiving energy. 2 more. And you're on your left side, right? Your heel, left heel, then the front, and then the back to the back heel, gliding through the middle. One more slow here. And now inhale back. Good. Bring that foot in. Ground it once. Shift towards your left. Release your right heel. Push, pull. Take your time. I know we all get busy, but if possible, when you're doing a moving meditation, forget everything but what's going on. Three more of push-pull on your right side. And last one. Beautiful. Okay, bring the foot in. Inhale to ground it through the earth. Shift towards your right, bring the left forward. We're coming into pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe, and the fingertips are going to pull in that energy. Here's your inhale. Outside your left foot and back to the right. Taking a lot of time to savor this. Two more. Last one on your left of pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe, which has also a component, one types of meditation. There's several types of meditation, maybe as many as 7 or more, but this one is a video, like you're having a video in your head, you're seeing something, visual meditation. Add it to the pulling in the energy. So what are you seeing? Maybe something, a vision of family or friend when you were outside looking at the stars, wishing for something. Suggestions I've had from students are peace, joy, love, resilience, and community. We need all these things in our lives. So important, especially community. Let's inhale here and sink it down into the earth. Grateful for the energy we just pulled from the stars. Double ground it, bring it to the head. Inhale. Sink it down slowly. And bring it all the way up. Slight back bend of the upper spine. Feel the solidity into your feet as you curve here. And then come back here on the exhale. And rest on globes of energy as we begin to think about doing the tappies. So shifting down and bringing your left hand under the right elbow and the right hand over the other elbow. And you're going to pull the energy apart here on your weight shift. Basic taffy. Exhale, ground it. And now bring it to the other side, right hand under the elbow. And that's your invite hand to the right. And now to the left. Stay tall. It's tempting to want to drop the upper body. So stay tall and come across maybe on a piano bench, like you're sliding on it. And then release to rise. And then the rising, they're sinking there. And now here's the rising on the inhale. Beautiful. Basic taffy comes through heavy air in the center. So as you cross the palms here and you pull through the weight shift, that pulls the palms apart. Feel that phenomenon there. And take your time. We'll do a couple more, 2 more. And now we'll come back to the left. We usually start with the left and end with it. So we'll try that. Good. Let's inhale and sink through the earth here. And now we come to our first variation, which is the anchor taffy. And you're going to anchor your right foot, bring your left forward, first forward, and then bring the left hand under as you open the palms here. And then bring it to the side. You come back to the basic taffy. That variation always just comes first. Good. Now your right foot's going to come forward. Your right hand's under. It's the invite hand under the elbow there. And now we're going to come to the right. Inhale. Breathe it in and sink it. You want to have the breath fluid. There's no real have to here, but I think breath comes first in everything we do. So make sure you're breathing. Anchor tapping still going on. We'll do 2 more sets. And all the way over to here. And then 1 set to go home. Now you're anchoring the right foot. The left foot is moving forward. And the left foot is carrying you home, but pull in the right. Pull in your anchor. This is the anchor. Bring it in. Let's double ground it. Bring it to your heart on the inhale. Sink it down towards the abdomen on the exhale. And we'll prepare for our next move, which is going to be Circles Taffy. Inhale. Sink. Sink. Sink left hand under. Pull the energy over to the left. Beautiful. Sink. Sink and rise. Sink. 2, 3. Now wind up and bring it over to the right. And inhale that foot. Sink. Nice. 1, 2, 3. A couple more of these. These are so wonderfully young feeling. Sink. And go back to the other side. 2, 3. The invite hand is just amazing to me here. We're going to inhale, sink, sink, sink. In the invite hand, the left hand will come under and pull you over to say we're invited to this left side. Just gorgeous thought.